Hello everyone, this is Hotel Brando, and I'm here with my buddy Sam.
Hello everyone.
This is gonna be a new thing that we're gonna do. We just watched the new Nintendo Direct. Pretty anticipated. People were expecting the big Nintendo thing this month to be the NX reveal. And
no NX.
nope, just for Nintendo 3DS, a system that is 5 years old and going up 6 and 7 years old. Right, it looks of it, all the new games they're announcing.
Yep.
Pretty crazy. Let's start.
Some of these I'm kind of excited for.
So first they talked about was Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon looks really interesting.
Yeah, because I'm interested, but my interest in Pokemon goes up and down all the time. Back earlier this year, the big Pokemon 20th anniversary celebration and putting Pokemon games on the virtual consoles, oh my god, Pokemon everywhere! And they announced Sun and Moon, oh my god, new Pokemon! But over the course of the months, I haven't really been keeping up with all the Sun and Moon news.
Yeah, me neither.
Keeping interest. I enjoyed Pokemon X and Y. I had Pokemon.
Me too.
Yeah.
And it looks like Sun and Moon is an improvement on X and Y from the looks of it.
Hopefully they'll fix a lot of issues people were having with X and Y in terms of the story, in terms of endgame content, stuff like that.
Also, I'm excited about that new battle system that they have online against the 4 players.
Yeah, they announced that at E3, at their amazingly little E3 they had.
Yes.
Anyways, I'm looking forward to it. I might pick it up in November.
Yeah, me too.
But I'm not super excited for it. But what I was excited for at first, and then they talked about it more, and then I got immediately disinterested in, was Super Mario Maker for 3DS.
Yep.
What a crapshoot that turned out to be. When you first seen it, it looks, wow, Super Mario Maker on 3DS is amazing. But they cut down considerably almost all the important online features.
Yep. That's a huge downer.
You play Mario Maker, right?
Yes. I make lots of courses and upload them online.
Yeah, that was the most important feature, was sharing it online, and according to Nintendo on this one, the main focus is, of course, local.
Yes, local connection.
And
local play.
It's kind of silly.
Yeah, it's more of a downgrade from the Wii U version, which...
We'll talk about that more, about those downgrade Wii U games in a bit.
Yes.
But it's a downer. The game itself, though, looks basically exactly the same.
Yeah,
I would expect them, instead of putting New Super Mario Bros. U graphics, they put New Super Mario Bros. 2.
Oh yeah, that would have definitely made it look fresh. Made it belong on the 3DS, because that game did come out on the 3DS.
Yeah. And I think New Super Mario Bros. 2 gets a bad rep, to be honest. I really enjoyed that game.
I enjoyed it for a while, but I kind of lost interest because collecting a bunch of coins, not that entertaining if you really think about it.
And also Mario Maker, they took out the ability to use costumes.
Yes, that was supposed to be one of the most important aspects of Super Mario Maker, were to use the costumes.
Yeah, one of the perfect uses for amiibos, too. And
exactly.
Of course, with the new 3DS, it has amiibo functionality on the touchscreen, and they have the amiibo adapter, so I don't know why you did it. And, of course, that's going to make even more courses you won't be able to play on the 3DS version, because you won't be able to play all the Wii U courses.
Yeah.
You're only able to play a specific one. I feel that the ones using the costumes, you won't be able to play them, so...
Yes, and as we all know, there are a bunch of courses online that use that costume mushroom.
100 Mario Maker Challenge, I mostly just played it to get the costumes.
Me too.
A lot of times the courses on that were just plain garbage.
But sometimes you'll run into like a really good course. You just have to get lucky on your 100 Mario run.
And that kind of sucks that that's basically the only online mode you'll be able to do. Between that and just looking through the recommended courses. And usually the recommended courses are just a bunch of Auto Mario crap.
Yeah. I mean, Auto Mario is cool, but I don't want a full list of Auto Mario when I'm looking up courses.
And they've recently introduced their own bookmark website that you'll be able to search courses up, so maybe they'll have something like that for 3DS One in an update, but I don't know.
Yeah. From the looks of it, it looks like Super Mario Maker for the 3DS isn't going to be as good as many people hope it would be.
It's unfortunate. Mario Maker on the Wii U, I know a lot of my friends, they weren't that into it, but I still really enjoyed it. I put like hundreds of hours into Mario Maker designing my own courses. And what I also hope was they kept updating Mario Maker with new items and new level themes. And they haven't been really doing that much. I mean, they added the red coins, they added the keys, bunch of fun little items.
Like, all the updates that they made are absolutely good.
But I was hoping more
You're hoping
for
like
having a desert level or a
snow
level.
Or a beach level.
Yeah.
I really want like a beach level, so then that way you can have like the ability to put in like water on the level. Like, you don't have to have like a full underwater level. You can actually just have segments of land and segments of water.
I was hoping they went in that direction, but it seems that they're not going to be updating it that much anymore, which is a shame. But it's still pretty robust what you can do already, so.
And still no slopes.
Yep, still no slopes. Well, on to another Mario game, Mario Party Star Rush.
Yes.
Alright, so Mario Party Star Rush.
I'm not too excited for that one at all. You don't really get to choose your character. You start off as Toads, and you have to collect characters as you move on the board.
I think that's just in that one Toad Scramble mode. I think there's other modes they've shown where there's a mode where it's basically just playing mini games and collecting coins. So I think this Mario Party, though, it will probably be the most interesting one the new developers in Mario Party did. Because, as you know, after Mario Party 8, Mario Party games were done by Hudson Soft. They switched over to ND Cube as the developers. Starting with Mario Party 9, you got the stupid car, everyone traveling in the car, and then for some crazy reason, they brought it back in Mario Party 10.
Yes.
And
that was dumb.
Yeah, so
I mean, I think it makes it interesting if you do like the 5-player Bowser mode.
Yeah.
Like, that mode specifically is like made for that car, and I think that mode is actually like one of the most fun of Mario Party 10.
But hopefully this one's interesting. Of course, they still don't have online multiplayer.
That should be a thing for Mario Party.
Local.
I mean, why hasn't Nintendo made online multiplayer for Mario Party? That's like the perfect thing you could do for your Mario Party games.
I think it will bring more fresh ideas with online multiplayer.
Yes, definitely.
And of course, in our day and age, sometimes getting a whole bunch of friends together is not the easiest thing.
Exactly.
You can have friends that are in another state, another country, blah blah blah, and you want to play together. So that's, of course, is the big success of online multiplayer.
But without putting that in there,
yeah, it's disappointing. I'm sure it will still be a fun game.
Yeah.
Next on our list is an update for Animal Crossing New Leaf.
Oh boy!
This was kind of unexpected because New Leaf is, of course, like a 3-year-old game, 3 to 4-year-old game. And I don't know why would they do it in the first place, amiibo functionality. I think it should have been saved for Animal Crossing on the NX.
If there is going to be an Animal Crossing on the NX, which hopefully there is.
I hope there is.
And hopefully it's not going to be Amiibo Festival.
No.
Because we all know that that's a complete failure. I kind of like the idea that you could use Amiibos for New Leaf.
Yeah, I think of course it brings new life. New Leaf, new life.
Yes.
But I don't know. Like, I know Animal Crossing New Leaf is pretty damn popular, but I'm not so sure people will be disinterested into it.
I mean, I'm kind of interested into it because I have another use to use my Amiibos.
And of course, those Animal Crossing Amiibos are not selling at all. The ones that came with the Amiibo Festival, like, they're basically put in bargain bins at stores by now.
But the cards, I think the cards are actually selling well.
Yeah, I think they're incorporating more Amiibo cards. I think they've kind of given up on the figures themselves, but the cards seem more profitable and more easier to manufacture.
Yes, definitely. And actually make, like, better collectibles than the figurines, because you can, like, put the cards in little book where you can keep all your cards.
Yeah.
Back over in Japan, a lot of collectors are doing that.
Yeah, it's fun, like collecting baseball cards, collecting Pokemon cards. They also announced that there will be an Animal Crossing mini direct this fall.
Ooh.
So they'll talk more about the new update. It's exciting, but personally me, I kind of stopped playing New Leaf. I actually was very late in the game. I got New Leaf very early this year.
Yeah, me too.
I put like pretty large amount of time into it, building my town, and then I just stopped playing. It's like, it just happens. Like, you stop playing and you barely touch it anymore, and then your town goes to crap.
I mean, sometimes I'll go back and do my selling of fruit, collecting my money, but sometimes I rarely touch it for like 2 or 3 weeks now.
Yeah, I'll probably go back when the update comes out and check it out. Next on their announcements was surprisingly more Mii Plaza games.
Oh boy.
Now, who still does Street Pass, honestly?
I stopped like a long time ago after my R button literally broke from using Street Pass too much. I stopped using Street Pass because that requires holding down the R button a lot.
Yeah. So they announced 5 new games: Slot Car Rivals, Market Crashers, Feed Me, Mii Trek, and Ninja Launcher. And I think Slot Car Rivals and Market Crashers are available for free, or you can get one or the other for free. And they're available now.
Yes.
And there is also a new mode that will, it's called Click Plaza, and will allow you to basically play Street Pass more quickly. So I think that kind of answers your problem with holding down the R button, because it does that for you. It plays it at like super speed.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah. And Mii Plaza, of course, has their premium service thing where you pay money to get more features. And now you'll able to, instead of only collecting 10 people in the Street Pass Plaza, you'll be able to collect 100 people at the game.
And why haven't they thought of that before?
I know, it's like, why now? They could have done this years ago. It's crazy.
And Street Pass could have been like better.
They started the updates too late, I think. And these should have been features from day one, but well.
I mean, if not the new games, at least the 100 players at a time.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, after that, they announced a new title. It's an eShop exclusive called Tank Troopers.
Ooh, I kind of want this game.
Yeah, it's a third-person tank action game, and every trooper has their own ability. I'm not sure if it has online multiplayer, but I know it has local multiplayer, download play. I think it looks fun.
Me too.
It'll be a fun romp.
It looks like a fresh new idea that looks like it came straight out of the box.
Hopefully it has online multiplayer with friends. next up on our list is Picross 3D Round 2.
I don't know what to say about that.
Apparently Picross 3D was pretty popular from a lot of people I follow on Twitter. So good for them. I don't really like Picross.
I never played a Picross game at all. I mean, I don't know what to expect from it.
I get easily confused by Picross, so it's like, whatever. Anyways, next announced the third DLC pack for Hyrule Warriors Legends for 3DS, and it's the Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks pack, and it comes with Toon Link with his San Juan and Toon Zelda, a new adventure map. I really wish I got into Hyrule Warriors when it came out on Wii U. I mean, I still can get it, obviously, but I felt that it looked really interesting, but I feel that playing it on the 3DS is not really the best way to play it, because it has to do with all like hundreds of enemies on the screen.
Yeah, and 3DS can't process that.
Yeah, I can't do that very well.
That many enemies. I mean, you have to have a really powerful engine to get all those enemies on one screen.
Yeah, and so that's why it was basically advertised as a new 3DS game, even though you can play on the old 3DS, but it ran extremely bad on the old 3DS, like, horrible. But I'm pretty sure the DLC can be played on the Wii U version as well, so...
Let's hope.
That's a good thing.
Yes.
And next on the list is Dragon Quest 7 and 8 for 3DS, and I had absolutely no idea what Dragon Quest is all about. I know what it is.
Me neither.
I know it's a very popular RPG series, but...
I actually want to get into Dragon Quest. It looks like a really fun RPG.
Yeah, I think this is the perfect opportunity for people to first experience Dragon Quest.
Definitely.
So, and then after that, another popular Japanese game, Yokai Watch 2! And, of course, Yokai Watch 2 has two different versions. It has the bony version, bony and flesh.
The bonies and the fleshies.
Yeah, obviously trying to capitalize on the idea of the Pokemon games. It's just not my cup of tea. I know some people really didn't like it, some people really liked it. It's kind of a mixed bag, and I'm not sure if Yokai Watch, the first one, was a big success, so I'm sure they were going to release the second one anyway, but I'm just curious how well it's going to do, sales-wise.
I mean, the game itself looks interesting.
Yeah, but of course the new Pokemon game is coming out too, so...
Yeah, so which one's gonna sell more? Obviously, the new Pokemon game.
Yeah. Well, people like it, they can like it.
Yes.
Anyways, after that, they talked about Disney's Magical World 2!
Isn't that basically just Animal Crossing reskinned with Disney characters?
Who knows? I haven't barely seen the first one, and the second one has to do more with Frozen costumes and whatever. It looks very cute, but I'm not getting it.
I mean, if you're a huge Disney fan, then this might be the game for you.
But I am a huge Disney fan, but I don't
Me too.
want to look at this. It's fine, it's for kids, but...
Yeah.
Most of the games are for kids, but... It looks fun, whatever.
And also with that, they're coming out with new Disney themes for the 3DS.
Yes, and I've seen them. I saw the Toy Story ones. I'm not... No.
You want the Toy Story one, don't you?
No! I'm perfectly good with my Sable Able one. Thank you.
I mean, Disney themes kind of sounds pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't mind like getting a new theme for my 3DS because I'm kind of getting tired of my Mario one.
Yeah, I got a few themes. I got Smash Brothers, Mario, obviously, the Animal Crossing one, Squid Sisters. And then the most amazing game, Sonic Boom: Fire and Ice.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
This is a huge surprise.
Well, they announced it last year, but like it fell completely under everyone's radar, except when they started talking about it more earlier this year. And I hope it's a decent game. I heard the original 3DS game, the first one, Sonic Boom, the 3DS version was decent. It wasn't god awful like the Wii U version.
Yes,
like it was a video game that you can play.
It wasn't a broken piece of garbage.
Yeah. And apparently the first print comes with a 3-episode Sonic Boom DVD. Ooh.
I've never seen the TV show. I heard that it's decent.
Yeah.
But
I'm never gonna watch it.
Me neither. Most likely for kids.
Yes. Well, we're gonna approaching the final list of games, so Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse, which is the sequel to Shin Megami Tensei 4. Pretty popular game on 3DS, never played it, don't care. Next up.
Hey, I haven't given my opinion yet.
What is your opinion?
Well, it's an RPG, right?
Yes. Well, yes.
Looks, I mean, the idea of it looks pretty cool, so I might be... I kind of like am sort of interested in it, like sort of grabbed my attention.
And they said that you can play this game without playing the previous one, so. I always see Shin Megami Tensei 4 on sale in eShop like all the time. So that's like the most I know about the game, that it's on sale all the time. So that launches in September, and then they kind of did a surprise. Yoshi's Woolly World is being ported to the 3DS.
Don't know what to say about that. I mean, I bought Yoshi's Woolly World for the Wii U. I'm having lots of fun playing it, so I think this is like a good idea to port onto the 3DS, so I could take it with me. That's actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah, and they have new Poochie stages, a new Poochie amiibo.
Yes.
So I think this is what I was getting at earlier with porting Wii U games to the 3DS. Because no one owns a Wii U.
Sadly.
And I'm sure the game will be optimized for your 3DS.
It won't be like bad as Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah. It will have all the stages from the Wii U version. That's good. It will have new stages, but so basically it's an upgrade on a less powerful system. So will this? But here's the question: will it lead to even more ports, like for instance Splatoon on the 3DS? Will that happen? I don't think so.
Yeah, neither do I.
Because for Yoshi's Island or Yoshi's Woolly World and Mario Maker, they're pretty standard games. They're side scrollers, not action oriented. Splatoon is very fast paced, a lot of stuff going on, ink everywhere.
And I don't think 3DS Internet is really that well developed.
I mean, it is weird to be honest, but whatever. And of course, it will have to be a new 3DS exclusive to use the C-Stick. Or, of course, you could use a gyro too, but I don't think it'll be a good fit on 3DS. And, like, what other games on the Wii U can be ported to 3DS? Let's see. Oh, how about Kirby and the Rainbow Curse?
Oh yeah, that could be ported onto 3DS. I mean, it's perfect for touchscreen play.
Yeah. The next game is a game they showed first time at E3 this year called Ever Oasis. It is by some of the developers of Secret of Mana, and it's an RPG set in the desert. And
you just build an oasis.
I'm not the hugest RPG fan, so I'm not really that interested in it. It looks cute. I like the art style.
Yes, definitely the art style is perfect for this game.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea how you need certain partners to advance through the game. So that's another cool idea that they got going there.
Partners? What is this? Paper Mario? Oh wait, they don't have partners anymore.
Oh.
And another thing we forgot to touch on is the new Zelda amiibos.
Oh yes! Ooh, I want them.
Yeah, the new 8-bit Link, Ocarina of Time Link.
I definitely want the new Toon Link along with the Toon Zelda, the 2-pack.
Also, and actually
Skyward Sword.
Yeah, Skyward Sword is a virtual console game on the Wii U now.
I never played Skyward Sword, but I want to play it. I don't care what all your opinions are on motion controls. I still want to play it.
Yeah, I really like Skyward Sword. I never finished it, but what I played, I really enjoyed. So I think you'll have a good time.
Yes.
And also they announced a new Zelda art book, and also more amiibos. They kind of touch more on the new Mario amiibos they showed at E3. With Daisy, Waluigi.
I'm hooked. Get me Waluigi.
Yes. And they still haven't announced the last Smash Brothers amiibos with Bayonetta, Corrin, and what is the other character?
Cloud?
Cloud. Where are those? People are expecting those amiibos, but they haven't been shown. Do they even exist? Am I alive? So after Ever Oasis, they went on to the game I'm actually looking forward to the most, which is Mario Sports Superstars for 3DS. And I am very looking forward to this game, because it basically has Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, Mario Baseball,
Mario Soccer,
and Mario Horse Racing.
Horse racing, that's the first for the Mario series.
Yeah, I am really looking forward to this game. From what I've seen, it basically looks like a fully fledged Mario Tennis, Mario Golf 3DS sequel, and Mario Baseball. I'm sure they won't be as games such as the Mario Baseball, Mario Soccer won't be as fully fledged as like Mario Strikers and Mario Superstar Baseball on the GameCube. I'm sure it'll still be really fun, because you can never go wrong with Mario Baseball.
Hopefully there will be online play too.
Yeah, it is confirmed to have online and local multiplayer with friends. So online with friends. So basically what I want in a Mario sports game. Like, give me all of these. Like, my favorite Mario sports game is Mario Golf. I freaking love Mario Golf. Play Mario Golf for the end of time. If they announce the NX like tomorrow and the Mario Golf is the only game on it, then I will be totally fine with it. And of course, I really love Mario Baseball on the GameCube, so hopefully it'll be similar. And Mario Tennis. I haven't actually played any of the newer Mario Tennis games. I
heard that the Wii U one was really mediocre.
Yeah, because what I heard of that one was that there's basically no other modes besides normal mode and like Mega Mushroom. There's no other stadiums. There was no online multiplayer with friends.
That seems kind of strange for Nintendo to not include all those choices.
I think that it was a result of a rushed game for holiday season. And that was unfortunate because it looked pretty when they first showed it, but there was no meat. So
yes, it just needed meat, and it'd probably look like a fantastic Mario Tennis game.
Yeah, so that was unfortunate. So yeah, looking forward to Mario Sports Superstars. I think it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be coming out spring next year. And then their final game announcement.
Pikmin! Not the final name!
Side-scrolling Pikmin game. Use the touchscreen to control the Pikmin, throw them around, destroy stuff, solve puzzles.
To me, this Pikmin game is like one of the best things I've seen Nintendo make so far.
Wow.
I mean, it's not 3D, of course. It's a side scroller, but it's like perfect for like puzzle solving and fighting enemies and throwing Pikmins to do specific stuff.
Yeah, I think it will be a really fun game. It's just that this is not what people were expecting when they heard a new Pikmin game was coming. There were rumors earlier this year that Miyamoto was finishing working on Pikmin 4, but he didn't say what it was going to be on. He didn't say what was going to happen to it. I am pretty sure this is not Pikmin 4. I'm pretty sure this is not Pikmin 4.
Yeah, this is more like a spin-off.
And I think I've heard that this game is being developed by the people who made Yoshi's New Island for 3DS. So that might ring some alarms, but I think it will be perfectly fine. I'm sure a lot of people were really upset with this because Nintendo has been basically going on this trend of turning 3D games into 2D games. They did the same with Chibi Robo, and that kind of got lukewarm reception. But I mean, as long as the game is well designed and fun, then it's good. I don't really mind. And of course, when I say that, being well designed and fun, that kind of applies to the new Metroid game, which came out, which they didn't even mention here, but I guess because it came out, but not even like a reminder that Metroid was out. They probably didn't want any more bad reception. Because what I've heard, that it's a pretty decent game. Like, some people liked it, really liked it, some people kind of were like, eh. But of course, it's a game that was one thing, and now it's a completely other thing. It's a spin-off, so... Yeah. It's not what people were expecting. Also, the Metroid Prime Federation Force was developed by Next Level Games, the creators of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, creators of Mario Strikers. So...
Well, so those games are good.
Yeah, so... I'm looking
sure that they really did their best making the Federation Force.
But
I think mostly like the art style kind of threw people off.
Yeah, how like chibi and weird. It does not look like Metroid. Of course, you will expect that kind of backlash, and thankfully, it's kind of died down. So,
I mean, I'm still having that kind of backlash on the new Paper Mario.
Yeah,
I mean, like the changes on the enemies, they look too new Super Mario Bros. Ish. I mean, I like the original designs from the first 3 Paper Marios. I don't want new Super Mario Brothers crossing into my Paper Mario games. Not at all.
Yeah. Hopefully, the fans will get what they want when the NX comes out, which they still have not said anything about it, haven't announced anything, said anything. And so that was it of the Nintendo Direct. They didn't tease anything of, hey, this month we'll be doing a new Nintendo Direct for the reveal of the next generation or anything like that. So I was kind of raising concerns, like, why are they taking so long to show this thing? Why does it have to be in such secrecy?
I know, especially since it's going to be releasing like next year
in March. So
it's crazy.
By this time,
that there's no footage.
Yeah.
Of the system. It's making me question: is there even an NX system? Are we gonna have a Nintendo NX?
The new 3DS is the NX.
The new 3DS. Oh boy.
Yeah, so I have no idea when they're gonna show this thing, because that's what people wanted, but instead they got a pretty decent 3DS Direct, I gotta say. They had a lot of cool stuff. Fortunately, Mario Maker was a huge disappointment. I'm sure it will be really, really fun on the 3DS, but not being able to share your levels to anyone online is a big downer.
Obviously, for those who don't have a Wii U, this is like a perfect opportunity to get the gist of Super Mario Maker.
Of course, you're talking about Pokemon, blah blah blah. Mario Party Star Rush, it looks fun. A lot of the Japanese RPGs he's shown. And
some of them are interesting.
Yeah, and of course the big surprises is the fact that they're porting Wii U games to 3DS with Yoshi's Woolly World.
Yes, those really caught me off guard.
And it kind of just shows their strategy. Like, hey, Wii U is done. After Paper Mario and Zelda on the Wii U, it's done, pretty much done. And besides from small eShop games, maybe.
Still no GameCube Virtual Console.
Yep, that feels like that's gonna be an NX main selling point.
No Mother 3 for Virtual Console.
Yeah, people were again every time a new Nintendo Direct is this the time they're gonna show Mother 3, and it's always no. There's speculation that maybe they'll try to make a new version for the 3DS. That's a big surprise, but fortunately that didn't come true. And another thing is that another surprise is the Pikmin game side-scrolling, which I'm sure you're looking forward to it, and
I am definitely.
Not so much. Game. For me, the Pikmin series is not my thing.
I have not played a Pikmin game, man.
Yeah,
I know that this isn't like at all the Pikmin games, but it looks like a really fun game.
Yeah,
that I can enjoy, and it's Pikmin related, so I can now be able to say, hey, I can play the Pikmin game when I buy it.
Yeah, I bought Pikmin 3 a couple years ago, and I played through the first chapters, couple of missions, and I wasn't feeling it at all. Didn't really enjoy it as I wanted to, so I sold it. And this game it would probably be a lot more streamlined, a lot easier, but it's kind of a beginner's Pikmin game, kind of, the side-scrolling.
Yeah, definitely.
But hopefully it will be more interesting to me than a Pikmin game an actual Pikmin game, even though Pikmin 3 was regarded as one of the best Wii U games. Like, oh my god, but I'm like, it's fine. It's not my thing though. I completely get why it's really good for some people, because it's a really great strategy game, and a lot of other great modes in the game. I only played the multiplayer a couple of times and it was fine, but wasn't super into it, so I sold it. So, yeah, that was the Nintendo Direct, and we are still in the dark about the NX. So, I want to also ask, what is your main hope for the NX? Like, what do you want the NX to provide? Like, what games do you want? What features?
First of all, I want a new Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah,
I really want FLUDD to come back in a fresh new Mario game.
That's a big desire for people.
He doesn't have to revisit Aldolf, you know. Instead, how about there be like different islands that Mario visits?
The next big 3D Mario game.
And instead of Bowser being the main villain, how about it be Piantismo? El Piantismo.
Yeah,
so I'd like to see Nintendo expand upon that idea and make a great new Mario Sunshine game.
Yeah, people are just hoping for that next big 3D Mario game, because a lot of people really like 3D Land, 3D World, but those weren't really 3D main 3D games. And even Galaxy or Galaxy 2, they were pretty linear, and
well, first Galaxy wasn't that linear.
Yeah, but mostly talking about Galaxy 2, when it's like the world map and...
Yes. I'm kind of getting a little bit tired of the world maps.
Yeah, and especially they're putting the world map in Paper Mario, the new Paper Mario.
Yes, that is another downer.
It's like the trend of making things more simple, easy to play, instead of a giant world to explore, like in Mario 64, Mario Sunshine.
It's called the New Super Mario Bros. Syndrome.
Yeah. Totally.
A lot of these new Mario games are getting that vibe, and I really want it to stop, Miyamoto.
Yeah, hopefully that will be rectified and eliminated in the NX game releases. And of course, people are hoping to God an actual new Metroid game, new F-Zero.
A new F-Zero, definitely. Maybe a new Star Fox without motion control.
Yeah. Oh man,
I'm sure that a lot of people would want that.
It seems to be more and more like this is a handheld. Well, not a handheld, but a handheld. Not like so much a portable handheld, but...
It's like a hybrid of home console and handheld.
Yeah, and then you'll be able to plug it into the TV. And I just want to see it in action, because all these rumors are like melding together, but a lot of misinformation and stuff. It's like, I just want to see this thing.
Yes.
Get rid of all these dumb rumors I hear on Twitter all the time. Like, oh, I heard this report from blah 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 blah. The NX will destroy your house. I'm like, ugh.
I don't want rumors anymore. I want evidence. I want proof.
I want answers. Yeah, so hopefully, we were expecting this month, hopefully more later this month, that they'll finally announce something, because it's getting closer and closer to the date of it actually coming out, and it's just...
If not this month, then next month.
Yeah, it's just
I don't think I can wait any longer. If it takes longer than next month, then I'm gonna give up hopes on NX.
It's just basically making people more upset, more disinterested. Like, okay, if you don't want to show it to us, then I don't want to see it.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, hopefully they'll show it.
That's pretty bad for their marketing too.
Yeah, this holiday season, the biggest games is basically Pokemon, Mario Maker on 3DS, and the NES Classic.
Oh yes, I definitely want the NES Classic. I never owned an NES, and now I can own a small replica of it.
Yeah, so that, of course,
too bad I won't be able to put in like physical cartridges.
Yeah.
It's just digitally imported onto the system itself.
Yeah, and it's basically their answer to a big holiday hit, because Zelda got delayed till next year.
Yes.
There seems to be no more holiday Wii U games coming out. The last Wii U game I've heard basically is the new Paper Mario.
Yep.
And that's coming out in October, I think. Yeah. I'm sure there'll be some little releases now and then, but you just want to get that thing out the door as quickly as possible and focus on the NX. But they're not even want to show us the NX, so why?
And hopefully Miyamoto will learn not to get attached to certain gameplay mechanics.
Hopefully he will not ruin anything ever again.
I mean, Miyamoto, you're a genius, but sometimes you just make really bad mistakes.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I like Sticker Star. I think it's a perfect handheld Paper Mario game, but I never wanted like a home console version, or like just basically like the same game over again.
Yeah. So yeah, we were just in the dark about the NX. If you want to hear some stuff, there's rumors everywhere. The 3DS is still kicking. They're still gonna support it. I've heard they're gonna support it till at least 2017 or 2018, 2017. Because they have games coming out early 2017, but like even later than that. But
and hopefully for the next handheld, it won't be called DS whatever.
Will there even be another handheld because of the NX? I think they're gonna try to merge the markets. So hopefully with the NX, every developer would just devote all their efforts into developing for that one thing and not anything else. So they'll have a more expanded game library. Hopefully they won't repeat the same marketing mistakes, same naming mistakes. Because of course people thought the Wii U was just a controller add-on for the Wii.
It's not.
You know, it's a new $300 new console, and parents were confused. The Wii U was a terrible name. Like, what does that mean? Like, Wii 2 could have been a better name. A Super Wii.
Yes, Super Wii could have been better. Maybe.
Yeah.
Or it could have just been called something completely different, and maybe that would have helped it sell.
Nintendo Utopia.
Also.
Maybe. Nintendo, just the U. U. There, U. Nintendo U. Not the Wii U, just the U. That would have been a better, more differentiated name.
Yes.
But I just had to look forward into the future. Thank you, Sam, for talking to me.
You're welcome.
Discussing this Nintendo Direct and the future of Nintendo NX.
I love Nintendo news because Nintendo is my life.
And yeah, this was fun to do, and maybe we can do more when Nintendo announces the NX finally. That will be a very exciting day, indeed.
Yes, very exciting. I can't wait for that day to happen.
Alright, so I will catch you next time, folks. This has been Hotel Brando and Sam, signing off.
Goodbye!